So let me show you what the rebounder also does. Here's your lymphatic system. Your lymphatic system is your body's vacuum cleaner. And your lymphatic system has little gates like this all along. Now your blood capillary system looks very similar, but it doesn't have those little gates. And your blood capillary system has muscles either side of it. So when your heart pumps, pumping the blood along the capillaries, those muscles are affected and the pumping happens all the way through the system. We can feel a pulse, can't we? We can feel a pulse in our groin, we can feel a pulse in our... And it's all affected because of the heart. The heart is the pump and it pumps the blood through the body. Did you know you have a second heart? It's your calf muscle. Do you ever wonder how the blood gets back to the heart? You see, your arterial system is the blood coming away from the heart, and your venous system is the blood coming back to the heart. It is your calf muscles. And I think you'll agree with me, when you've been on the rebounder, those calf muscles, they're constantly working, so your second heart is getting those blood back. That's why rebounding is so effective for varicose veins. You don't get varicose arteries, do you? You get varicose veins. It's that venous system that's affected. And that's why in the plane they tell you to move your foot, don't you? Because when you move your foot, you're moving your calf muscle. And that pump and that heart muscle, they're causing this muscular system around the capillary network to keep moving that blood, because the blood is the life of the flesh. But not so your lymphatic system. Your lymphatic system does not have a muscular system around it, and your lymphatic system doesn't have a pump. And your lymphatic system sweeps away waste from the tissues. Remember, it's the body's vacuum cleaner, and it dumps the waste into the lymph nodes in our neck, in our armpits, in our groin. There are lymphocytes, which is a white blood cell that can deal with the waste, dump it into the blood, and then we sweat out the waste, we urinate out the waste, out our colon comes the waste. That's how the whole process happens. When you wake up in the morning, these little gates are all closed, which means the waste can't get out. Just getting out of bed, moving your arms and legs opens them a little bit. But the activity that opens every single gate in the whole body is the rebounder. So when you're on the rebounder, and let me get on the rebounder and show you. So if you're not used to it, you can just go like that. That's called the health bounce. But as you get better at it, I'm not going to jump really, really high, but you get better at it. But when you start jumping, when you're to the height of your jump, every gate opens. And when you hit the mat again, every gate closes. Isn't that incredible? You only have to rebound for 1 minute in the morning to get that lymphatic system activated for the whole day. And once that lymphatic system is activated, every movement you make, just scratching your head, turning around, it's keeping the movement going. So this, again, is called the health bounce. If you can't do this, you're a little unstable, just find a post to hold on to, or you can get I think there's another rebounder downstairs that has a frame, and you can hold on to that frame. I like not to, because I don't want to become dependent on the frame. But if it's too hard for you, by all means, start with the frame. See, even doing this health bounce, I can feel my second heart, my calf muscles strengthening. Some people say, I'm not going to get on the rebounder because, I'm out of balance. Well, guess how you get into balance? By rebounding. If you're not used to this, at first you might be a little unstable, but the more you do it, you will notice you will get your balance. Your balance is set by the bottom of your feet and by the fine mechanisms in your ear. And so rebounding resets those fine mechanisms in your ear and resets the soles of your feet.